King of the Hill. It's full of humor, Texas pride, and propane-fueled life lessons. But every now and then it throws in a Texas-sized twist, and you can't help to ask yourself, wait a minute. Well, today, we're diving into Season 4, Episode 8, Not in My Backhoe, and examining the theory that Hal, often referred to as the Timu version of Hank Hill, that Hank meets at the store, might actually be Hank's long-lost half-brother.
Hey, you got someplace you need to be, or maybe you want to grab a beer?
Imported?
What?
He's clean-cut, drives the same exact pickup as Hank. They have the same voice tone, posture, and mannerisms. Within seconds, they're finishing each other's sentences, bonding over heavy machinery, and it's like Hank is meeting himself for the first time. Alright, so here's where things get interesting. Fans have pointed out that Hal and Hank's eerie similarities go way beyond coincidence, leading to the theory that Hal may actually be Hank's half-brother. Let's look at the evidence. They have the same truck, the same voice tone, mannerisms. They have the same taste in tools, machinery, and behavior. It's an instant connection. It's like they've known each other forever. Now let's look at Cotton, Hank's dad. He was a womanizing war vet with kids all over the place. He has Junichiro in Japan. We'll get back to him in a minute. GH, or Good Hank, somewhere running around Dallas with Dee Dee. It is entirely within Cotton's character to have another unknown child running around, someone like Hal. If you look at Hal and then look at these older pictures of Cotton, they do look kind of similar. And yes, I talked about Junichiro, and him and Hank look identical. However, Hank is modeled after Tilly, his mom, and Junichiro doesn't share Tilly's DNA, so his looks are kind of a joke, a gag, to be a Japanese version of Hank. But Junichiro does have some of the same similar mannerisms. They have the same wah, or whatever you want to call it, that he does. Back to Cotton. Like I said, it's entirely within his character to have another kid running around, someone like Hal. The dude was probably leaving kids around like lost breadcrumbs, if that is true. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Hey, L-Pipe, how you doing? You, filling up with super?
Regular.
Just kidding.
Despite all the similarities, the show never directly confirms any family connection. Hal is a one-off character and never mentioned again. Hank even says himself it was a one-time thing with a guy in a parking lot. The writers could have just been playing with the idea of Hank meeting someone too much like himself. It could have been the seeds that later sprouted into Junichiro. And let's be real, if Peggy found out that Hank had a half-brother out there who also loved propane, tools, and sheds, she probably would have wrote a book about it. So is Hal actually Hank's half-brother? Officially? No. Spiritually? Kind of. Whether or not it was intentional foreshadowing, or just a fun mirror Hank character, Hal stands out as one of the most oddly familiar faces in the King of the Hill universe. And hey, a world where Cotton Hill has multiple secret families, is it really that far-fetched? So, I'm asking you guys, what do you think? Was Hal just another Hank Hill clone, or was he a secret love child, like Junichiro? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more propane-fueled fan theories.